hasn't changed in almost a full year. Then factor in his best friend's cancellation, the death of YouTube Minecraft culture, and a music career with its own Know Your Meme articles, and it seems Dream's future forecast is looking pretty gloomy. His impact is only getting weaker every single day, and it was set into motion by his initial face reveal.
I don't know why he did that, bro. Being extremely famous and rich and not no one knowing who you are, and you can just go about your day, do whatever you want. It's such an L.
Talked about why it was
it's such a W, I mean. Like, you just get on a game with your friends at night and shit.
Bad decision, but to give a quick recap, it destroyed all his mystery. Before showing his face to the world, videos teasing his reveal gained over 50 million views, also making him the most replayed segment of the 2020 Rewind, purely because his identity was hidden. Dream's anonymity also made him sit inside consistently grinding videos.
I can count on one hand the number of times I left the house between the end of 2019 to when I face reveal.
Believing the face reveal would make him more social, while expanding his presence through collabs with others.
Bro, he did this weird thing before he did his face reveal where he FaceTimed different YouTubers and streamers and they filmed their reaction to seeing his face, and it was like a publicity stunt.
We'll make more IRL content as well, where I'm with me and my friends and we do things.
Dream did successfully become more social, but this didn't translate to the growth he might have wanted. His only 4 Minecraft videos posted after showing his face have averaged 6.95 million views each, which is 85% less than the 4 videos from before his face reveal, which averaged 46 million views.
That's crazy. Look how much of his audience. Yeah, bro, he lost so much of his audience. 85% of his audience almost after he did a face reveal.
Views each. Now, perhaps his post-face reveal videos simply weren't as good, but they definitely didn't have the same feeling as those posted beforehand. It was like there was nothing to look forward to anymore. The story had been completed and it wasn't worth paying attention. I completely forgot about Dream after the face reveal. Never realized how big not showing his face played into his identity / brand.
It tracks the level. It's just like Corpse, yeah. You're right, Josh.
And the anonymous.
Bro, when I started streaming, I always thought about it. I always thought about being a faceless streamer, but I already had TikTok kind of going, so I was like,
Dream's smiley face was used for music merch and his character, which was completely destroyed as soon as he showed his face. I think one of the reasons he became popular in the first place and developed the fan base that he did was due to his anonymity and especially his mask. People like the ones who seem to be obsessed with Dream easily pour their hearts into someone who they may know nothing about, as the mask makes it easier to project whoever they want Dream to be onto his character.
All his fans were projecting what they thought Dream was, what they thought he looked like, what they thought he acted like, his personality, his relationships, his wants, his desires. Once they saw he was just like a sweaty, like mid-25-year-old Minecrafter, the dream was gone. Like, he looks like a mod.
Now that he's taken,
he looks like a Discord mod that's got some money and a little bit of drip.
That away, the fans are no longer fantasizing about the unknown aspects of Dream and don't really care about.
No, I mean, I definitely could have made like a whole different Twitch account and like not attach them to each other and just like, just use TikTok socially and then try to do that. But then like I already had like I think like 15K on TikTok, so I was like, I'm gonna use my TikTok to start my stream. Kept wondering, no, I haven't, Josh.
About him anymore. Backed up
this faceless streamer Dream one day, bro.
By a PC gamer.
So there was this scandal a while back that reminds you of Ami, this streamer who he was like, he never got super big. He probably had like, he did really well, made enough money to take care of himself, but probably had like 60 or 80 average, which is pretty good for Twitch because like the average Twitch streamer is only 2 viewers or less, which is crazy. But he was like, I'm retiring, guys. Thank you to my community. Thank you to everyone. He's like, I got a wife and kids, blah, 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 blah. And he retired. Anyways, there was this VTuber that was blowing up and people started recognizing his voice. And the VTuber was saying he was an 18-year-old boy. And, I'm from Narnia and blah, blah, blah. I'm half elf and I craft magical armor and weapons. And he built like this fan base and was like flirting with girls and stuff. They were all of age, but they all thought he was like this 18-year-old dude. And then people eventually found out that he was like this like mid-30s and 30s-year-old streamer who like became a VTuber, was using like this voice modifier to like change his voice, make himself act younger. I'm not a catfish. Well, no, I don't think anyone's a catfish unless you say like, oh, I'm actually like an 18-year-old like anime-looking boy. You know what I mean? on stream. I mean, I've seen you.
Article which added, the illusion of him being a supermodel, unusual, or perhaps a god amongst men is gone. He really is just a guy you'd see on the street. Even the intended benefit becoming more so.
Yeah, and he kept wearing that stupid hat everywhere, bro. He kept wearing the same, like, cat-eared toboggan thing in different colors, different ones, black. Like, why? Like, why is that your go-to move? Like, why make that your thing, bro?
Social negatively impacted the quality of the videos.
I went from never leaving my house to being able to leave my house.
Yeah.
See, bro, he just bought a bunch of them, and he just... I don't like that. I just started wearing them all the time.
And so what do you think happened? I was less active. I posted not as much. I didn't, you know, when I did, I didn't practice Minecraft as much.
Chat, is Dream attractive? Smash or pass? This guy right here. He's scary.
I wasn't as good at the game. I stopped uploading. I stopped doing stuff because I was like, oh my god, I'm able to actually go and, you know, do things now.
Not to mention he's only uploaded one real-life collab, which has since been deleted completely. The video vlogged his appearance in Mr. Beast's Antarctica
I
video,
remember
for
this.
which he was criticized pretty heavily.
I watched Mr. Beast's video about Antarctica, and I noticed that Dream was in it, and he was extremely boring.
And with the face reveal downsides being
So basically, if you guys didn't see the Antarctica Mr. Beast video, you can watch it. This is when Dream first did his face reveal. He was featuring Mr. Beast video. And basically there was he didn't do anything funny, he didn't say anything right, didn't do anything. Basically was like no usable content for Mr. Beast to put in the video. And then he posted his vlog, and the whole time he was just like on his phone to himself, acting awkward, not talking to anyone. Who said that? And all this shit. Apparently, like, he wasn't like fun to be around in real life.
being heavier than the upsides, Dream stated this.
I'm glad that I did
And like in his vlog, like he seemed like he was being awkward, and like his jokes weren't landing around like Mr. Beast's gang, and he just got bullied into deleting it.
it. But also there's many times where I was like, is this worth it? I don't know.
What is this hoodie, big jacket, toboggan, but shorts? Like, bro, you cold or you hot? Like, that's a wild outfit.
Clearly regretting his choice to take off the
Like, double
mask, he'd
jacket
uploaded a new
toboggan,
video
but
titled Buy
shorts.
From Dream, admitting to a loss in viewership.
Ever since you took this stupid
the
mask
hell?
off, you've fallen off. You're irrelevant, you have no money, no
Wait, this is George, right? He's British?
views, you're trash.
While writing below the video that he was returning to anonymity. I will slowly be deleting all pictures of me online and going back to just being a gamer in a mask.
Bro, you can't do that. I'm walking it back, guys. Bro, what Ami said, just forget. Just forget, guys. Pretend I didn't do that. At least I got he turned into a Minecraft character on me. He played so much.
I'll be walking it back. I will be getting rid of everything other than my new mask. He'd stick to his word by deleting the original face reveal and doing an entire
Bro, his face reveal was so cringe.
podcast wearing his see-through mask, also heavily implying at VidCon he was trying to reignite his original
Yeah, and then just forget I have a face. Now he looks, and then now he started wearing his mask everywhere again.
success.
People asked about, you know,
Bro, we bullied him to putting the mask back on, dude. He said he wore the mask to hide all his insecurities. He took it off, finally did a face reveal. We all bullied him to putting it back on.
me putting the mask back on and had asked me, you know, a big question about why. The biggest reason is what it meant before, I think, is really important, and bringing it
Better
back is
marshmallow
important for that.
He further added that the mask symbolized this,
Oh,
It's always something that's going to symbolize to me, like, anyone can do anything.
yet it also symbolized the good old days and Dream's popularity peaked despite claiming it hadn't happened.
I don't feel like I've peaked on YouTube.
Putting the mask back on was therefore met with criticism.
I'm guessing most likely he saw
Welcome
the
back,
view
man.
count dip, and he was like,
That's crazy.
okay, this isn't really working out, so I'm gonna go back, do what made me popular.
Dream putting the mask back on is the most hilarious and the most depressing thing at the same time. Others believe the announcement was
That's
very clearly
crazy.
satirical / a promo for his music.
Is his music any good? Let's listen to a song. Dream. He doesn't even come up as like a person. Where the fuck is he? You know, on Spotify? Alright, I found him. Only 500.
Dead wrong, foot on the brake, got the light, I'll notice. I sit and wait until the next song. 20 hours in an old van up the east coast through the cold wind. Drove 20 hours by the ocean up the east coast, what a road trip.
that's fucking garbage. That's his most played song.
which doesn't look any more promising than the future of his YouTube. He posted his
Often.
first song called Road Trip in 2021.
That's it.
Which was followed by another 2 singles called Mask and Change My Clothes, all of which have only 1 star on Rate Your Music.
Bro, you guys, those songs were good. They're all 1-starred songs.
0% racism, 0% money, 0% sex, 100% garbage. No auto-tune, no mixing, just straight ass. This is a perfect example of the fact that just because you're famous doesn't mean you should make a song. Dream would therefore take a break to study the music industry.
But I did look into, you know, like singing and production and writing and how things work in the industry.
Although it's hard to gauge how truthful this even is, given most of his music is made by other people. Dream had referenced working with producers.
Work with some
Bro,
awesome
I could not take him seriously sitting in a room with him dressed like that, wearing a mask across from me.
professional producers and stuff that can make the sound really awesome.
And being helped by writers.
Usually there's another writer there and you're bouncing back and forth.
Making you wonder what part he's even doing.
You have to be able to sing. You have to be a good storyteller. You have to, you play things right. And
was Dream saying you have to be able to sing because this is all he's doing? You'd hope not, given it's been heavily criticized.
The singing is just not good and covered up with tons of reverb and touch-ups where it just doesn't sound like human at this point.
Although it seems to be pretty close to true. For example, Mask was both written and produced by Banrisk and Perish Beats, while the other 2 singles were also produced and written by others.
What? He didn't write or produce any of his songs in their ass. He paid for people to write this, and they gave him this garbage.
At least Dream clearly controls the music videos, although this only added another layer of awful. In 2023, Dream released another 7 songs, 2 of which came with music videos, including one for the song Everest.
He did one with Young Gravy.
Rather than doing something cool that would separate him from his YouTube channel, Dream put his mask on, got his 2 Minecraft friends, and danced with a bunch of girls.
What the fuck? A bunch of OnlyFans
who
girls?
weren't hired models, but rather various Twitch streamers, opening the door.
Those were OnlyFans girls. What do you mean, bro? That's literally Meg Nut right there, bro. I know her. She literally is a porn star.
Bunch of girls who weren't hired models but rather various Twitch streamers. Opening the door to a creeper just felt peak permanently online, and the rest of the songs weren't any less cringe. All 7 made up the EP to Whoever Wants to Hear, which received 0.9 out of 5 stars on Rate Your Music, and a not good rating by
I'm saying I know her personally.
Anthony Fantano, who called it inauthentic.
Nothing on this EP sounds specific to Dream. It's more like a copy of a copy of a copy, watered down version of a watered down version.
Ironically, Dream had acknowledged the need for authenticity.
And you have to be genuine. You have to actually love to do it and want to do it because people can hear the emotion. You can feel the emotion. You can know if someone's doing, if it's a cash grab.
Adding that he wasn't just using his YouTube fame to give him a boost in music.
Bro, it's bad the AI generated diss tracks for like that, like the AI Drake diss tracks that came out were better than Drake's actual diss track that he dropped.
A big question I get asked is like, aren't you just like another like YouTuber or something that's trying to just use their fame to easily get into music or get free streams or something? And I'm like, well, I don't think of it like that.
Then why are you using all of your old YouTube branding as a base for your music videos? Why don't any YouTube musicians mirror the success of Joji and renounce their YouTube career completely? Well, it's because it feels safer to do both simultaneously, and Dream is definitely no exception to this.
I was a YouTuber first, I'll always be a YouTuber, and anytime I can try and mix the 2, I will. I feel like I can definitely do both. I'm a YouTuber, and I also am a musician.
His kind of half commitment to each is making both careers
Dream's new album's a nightmare. Chat was like, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
fail, yet he'd still recently made the claim that he was going to top his manhunts.
Recent ideas and stuff that I've been working on.
Dream never tops. What up, Dan?
I'm like, okay, I got this. This next one is big news.
It's hard to see exactly how this will happen with his half-baked commitment, which even on its own is making fans resent him. Uploading every 3 to 4 months is honestly a joke.
Damn.
What happened to consistently uploading? What does this
I consistently upload.
Man even do? I just can't respect such an inconsistent and slow upload.
Bro, if you make Minecraft videos, why are you only uploading every 4 months?
schedule. I know stuff like Manhunt
On
takes
his
time,
stash,
but I
though.
find it hard to believe that it takes a third of a year. My respect for Dream has just been going down. Feels
That's
like he doesn't take
crazy.
YT seriously. I know, quality over quantity, but the quality/quantity rate is still pretty low. This therefore created even more irony.
If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna put my all into it. I'm gonna put my whole heart. I'm gonna put my whole brain, all my time.
And if this were true, his fans wouldn't.
Dang, bro, he's really ginger. He's a really scary looking dude, bro.
Be asking this.
Why did Dream quit Minecraft? I didn't quit Minecraft.
Exactly what Dream's been doing is a pretty damn good question. He hasn't posted music in 9 months, on Instagram in 6 months, or to YouTube in 4 months, and if you're not working on content every single day, you're going to atrophy and there's no way around it. Well, it likely has something to do with the cancellation of George Not Found. On the 9th of March 2024,
Bro, there's so much drama with Dream and his friends, it's insane.
streamer Katie Bugs took to her stream to state the following.
Last year, at the beginning of summer, I was assaulted by a significantly older and popular content creator.
Twitter quickly discovered she was talking about George Not Found, who preemptively tweeted, "I've never and would never break someone's sexual boundaries or assault anyone," before uploading a video titled addressing a very serious allegation.
Jeez.
This is my side of the story of the 2 times that I ever interacted with Katie Bugs in real life.
George spent 25 minutes
I
offering
didn't know
his
George was British, bro.
side of the story, which was met with
I
a
think that's a
10-page
British
document
accent.
response by Katie. As a result, George folded, tweeting, "Since reading Katie's newest
my
post,
God.
my perspective on that night and my overall conclusion has massively changed, as she introduced new information that I was not aware of at all before. I have much more I will say, but for now, Katie, I am sorry.
Damn.
I am so sorry. I really hope you can hear my words and try to understand that I did not have any bad intentions," before uploading another video response expanding the drama further.
I made a response and then she made a follow-up response.
Hell
This
yeah,
is my
Jeff.
response to her follow-up.
Making
Exactly
money.
who was in the wrong has been heavily debated, yet the important question for this video is whose side was Dream
Excuse is that? Well, the thing is, from what I understand, she was 18 and he was I'm not sure how old he was, in his 20s. But she felt like very uncomfortable with how he was like, because she was a fan, like at one of his parties, they invited him to his parties with a bunch of other Minecrafters and YouTubers, and they were like drinking going on, and apparently he was like being too touchy, flirty, and like pressured her too much or something. I didn't really look into the whole situation, so. Jeb! That's what I'm saying, money man, Jeb over there. Leave 100 bits, Jeb. Love you, bro.
on. Dream initially
I didn't look into that situation, to be honest enough. I just kind of saw some shit on Twitter.
supported George by writing,
W
based on
Jab.
hearing both
Jason
recounts of
Parsons
stories, being there myself and
Dubs.
talking to everyone that was there afterwards, George's recounting of events is much closer to what actually took place. Yet after George apologized, Dream changed his tune by taking the opposite side.
I'm sorry, Katie. I'm sorry for in any way whatsoever that I contributed to your pain.
The obvious problem with the drama is that Dream and George make every video together.
I'd love to thank George Not Found and Sapnap, my best friends. We were friends before YouTubers, and we always will be.
With George's weakened reputation
Damn.
adding yet another hurdle to Dream's ability to make a successful comeback. Additionally, Dream has had to debunk his own list of false allegations, which he cited as a reason he isn't uploading as often.
As you guys have probably noticed, I took a long break from YouTube, and since the face reveal, I've hardly really uploaded. And I've really focused on other things and separated myself from a lot of the stuff I was doing before. You may think that this was due to the hate from the face reveal, or for other reasons, but really there was something else that happened right after the face reveal, and it really made me step back from what I was doing and have a lot less passion.
Minecraft YouTube in general just isn't what it used to be,
No,
and that's
it's
why
not,
Dream
bro.
has nowhere else to go. His only two options are either 1, fully commit to a YouTube career playing a dying game with
Or he could just take his money and run off into the sunset, find himself a nice wife, chill out, start a small business, something to make some money, invest.
a dying audience,
He's a
or 2,
millionaire.
fully commit to a mediocre music career that no one will take seriously until the day he dies. Either way, his future isn't looking promising, and while I could be proven wrong, he probably won't be relevant in only 12 months' time.
I think it's kind of crazy how, like, these celebrities and stuff